School will teach you a lot of things, man. A lot of things. But school can never teach you the things that life will. Like you spend 12 years in school learning formulas, learning about history, learning facts, learning information, learning things that you probably won't need 5 years from now, 10 years from now. Things that you probably don't even remember. Like there's things that I think about from my high school days that literally have nothing to do with life in general. Doesn't mean anything. But life will teach you a lot of things because nobody in that school can teach you how to handle real life. So school didn't teach you these 5 things I'm about to tell you, but I promise you life will. Because life teaches lessons. Life puts you through seasons. Life puts you through situations that school will never be able to. That 8 o'clock to 4 o'clock day in school will never teach you. Like, yeah, school can teach you how to think, how to pass tests, what to think, what formulas to use, what happened in the 80s, the 50s. But life can teach you how to think, how to handle pressure, how to grow, how to adapt, how to find solutions to the problems that you might be going through. That's what life teaches you. Life teaches you a lot of things through the good times, through the bad times, through the times that might be hard, through the times that might be easy, through the rain, through the sunshine. Life is teaching you something every day. So yes, school might prepare you for the test. It might prepare you for the exam, for whatever it might be. But your life is going to test who you really are. What you've really learned. How much you've really grown, how much progress you've really made. So like I said, I have 5 things that I'm about to tell y'all right now that school simply won't teach you, but life will. And the first being that your discipline is going to matter more than intelligence. Because in school, bro, being smart can get you very far. Very, very far. Being intelligent, having a lot of knowledge can get you far. But in life, what gets you far is your consistency, your discipline, your work ethic, the routines you have, your habits. Do you wake up and show up every day? Do you put work in every day? Are you disciplined? Are you consistent? Those things matter more in life than just raw intelligence, in my opinion, bro. They do. Because you can see the people out here that are the smartest in the world. And there's people out here that didn't even go to school and might be further in life than them. We see that every single day. Like life doesn't reward potential. It doesn't reward intelligence all the time. It doesn't reward knowledge all the time. It rewards consistency. It rewards discipline. It rewards hard work. Getting up early, staying up late. Doing the things you don't want to do, even though you know you need to do them. That's what life rewards. It doesn't reward this potential that you have to be great. This potential that you have to be successful. It rewards the people that actually work to get there, to fulfill that potential. It rewards consistency. It rewards discipline. So discipline is going to matter more than intelligence, in my opinion. I'm going to say it again. The people that are disciplined make it very, very far in life. The people that work hard make it very, very far in life. It's the same with like talent versus hard work. Talent can only get you so far, bro. That hard work is going to push you over the hump. It's going to get you to that next level. So it's the same here. Like discipline is going to outweigh intelligence, bro. Discipline is going to outweigh knowledge. You got to be disciplined. You got to master it. You got to master consistency. You got to work hard. That's what's going to get you to where you want to go. That's going to help you fulfill that potential that you have in life. And number 2 on this list is failure is the realest teacher you'll ever meet in life. Failure. When you're in school, failure is something to avoid. Failure is something that's looked down upon. Failure is something that has a negative connotation. But here on Renewed Mindset, bro, failure is the biggest teacher you will ever meet. Failure is the biggest teacher you will ever see. Because in life, failure teaches you, it shapes you, it builds your resilience. It shows you how to get up even when you might be knocked down. It helps you grow, it helps you make progress, it helps you learn, it helps you adapt. Like life teaches through failure, not perfection. not winning all the time, not being good at everything, not all the sunshine and rainbows. You grow and you learn through failure, through hard times, through setbacks. So we got to learn to embrace failure, bro, because failure is going to happen. It's not inevitable. It's not impossible. I say it all the time, and I'm going to say it again right here. You're going to fail 1,000,000 times before you succeed one time in whatever it is you're trying to do. Failure is a part of the journey. Failure is a part of the process, and we got to learn how to look at failure the right way, because it's a learning opportunity. Because without failure, without setbacks, without hard times, where do you think you would be right now? How much growth do you think you would make? How much progress do you think you would make? None without failure, because there's no way to learn. There's no way to grow. There's nothing to grow from. There's nothing to adapt to. There's no solutions to the problems. You got everything already figured out without failure. You think everything's perfect, but you can't grow by being perfect. You don't grow by being perfect. You grow by failing. So embrace failure, bro, because failure is the real teacher. Do everything. How do you expect to learn things without failure? How do you expect to grow without failure? So you're going to fail on this journey. You're going to fail during your process. You're going to fail when you try to become the best version of you. But it's about how you look at that failure. It's about how you learn from it. How do you grow from it? How do you adapt to it? How do you find a solution to that problem? And number 3 on this list, man, is nobody is coming to save you. Nobody. I don't care who it is. Why would they come save you? Like, school teaches you structure. You got the teachers that can save you and give you this deadline. You got the teachers that can give you instructions and guidance on what to do. But when you go to the real world and in real life, you are responsible. Nobody else. It's on you. You're responsible for your direction, for your growth, for your decisions, for your deadlines, to give yourself your own instructions, to give yourself your own guidance. You are responsible. Nobody's gonna come save you in the real world, because nobody wants to see you be better than them. Nobody wants to see you above them. Nobody wants to see you with the job that they want. Nobody wants to see you being a content creator when they want to be a content creator. Nobody wants to see you be more successful than them. So why would they come save you? Why would they come give you this handout? Why would they come help you out in the first place? Like, at some point, your life has to become your responsibility. I just made a video about this. Your life is your responsibility. You are in control of that. So it's time that we start holding ourselves accountable and holding ourselves responsible for our own life, for our own decisions, for our growth, for our direction, for what we want to achieve in life, for the goals we have, for the dreams we have, for the person that we want to become. We are responsible for that. Nobody else. Not the person next to you, not your parents, not your family, not your friends. It's on you. And I'm not going to speak too much about this topic because, like I said, I just made a video about that. So y'all go tune in if y'all haven't already. But nobody's going to come save you, bro. And that's a big thing that life is going to teach you. And number 4 on the list is emotional control is everything. To be honest, bro, in school, we don't learn how to control our emotions. We don't learn how to be emotionally intelligent. School doesn't teach us how to handle stress. It doesn't teach us how to handle failure. It doesn't teach us how to deal with rejection. It doesn't teach us how to control our emotions, how to control our feelings. But life is constantly going to test this every single day. Like I said, you can choose to look at failure as a learning opportunity, or you can choose to look at failure as just negative, as something that's stopping you, as something that's holding you back. That's part of being in control of your emotions, in control of your feelings. When you experience a setback, how do you react? What do you do? When you experience rejection, how do you react? What do you do? That's in your control, bro. And that's something that life is going to teach you over time. And it's something that you got to master. It's self-control, emotional control, control of your feelings. Like, your ability to control yourself and the things you think, the way you react, your emotions. I promise you that determines how far you go. What level you reach in life. What version of yourself do you become? It's about control. It's about emotional control. It's about self-control. It's about controlling your feelings. And last but not least on the list, bro, number 5 is Your purpose isn't given, it's built. Say that again. Your purpose isn't given, it's built. It's found. Your purpose just doesn't pop out of thin air. It's not magic. And school doesn't teach you how to find purpose. It doesn't teach you how to build a meaning in your life. It doesn't teach you how to get closer to God. To find your purpose and to find your calling, you got to build it. It comes from trying things. It comes from building a relationship with God. It comes from failing. It comes from growing. It comes from reflecting, trying new paths and trying new avenues in your life. It comes from spending a lot of time with the man who brought you here, who's already got your purpose planning. You just got to go find it. You just got to build it. Like, your purpose isn't given, it's built. I can't stress that enough. Like I said, it's not just going to pop out of thin air. You got to go do the work to find it. You got to go do the work to build it. You got to do the work with God every single day to find out what you were called to do. What your purpose is on this earth. Why you're here. And then when you find that and you build it, you got to fulfill it. But you do that through God. Through trying new things, through failing, through growing, through reflecting, through finding your passion, you find purpose. You build your purpose in all those ways I just talked about. So like I said, bro, school can teach you a lot of things, bro. It can teach you a lot of information. It can give you a lot of facts, a lot of formulas. We all know how that goes. Y equals mx plus b. When are you ever going to use that in life? Unless you're going into a certain profession. Like, I'm not speaking down on school. Stay in school. Like, school is very much needed. But I am telling you that life teaches you a lot more things. Life gives you transformation, not just information. Life shows you how to grow, how to bounce back when you fail, how to fulfill a purpose, how to fulfill potential. So the lessons that you might be avoiding now, I promise you life is going to teach you them later. And I'm telling y'all today to just be ready for those things when they come. Like, school did not teach you those 5 things I just talked about. At some point, life will. And you got to be able to comprehend these things. You got to be able to learn these things and understand these things when they do come. But that'll be all for this video, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. If you like this video, go ahead, hit that sub button. We're with the 900 subs. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. And I will see you on the next one.